Hello guys, it's me Fishman. Welcome to another live stream of Genshin Impact. Today we have more story, more events, a lot of things to do. And there's a new banner with a new char. So this is everything we have. Well, we should start by doing the test run. But we now have the Autumn Wind Scarlet Leaves Chapter 2 prologue as I started. Echoing Tales is still going on. I haven't finished it, but I need to finish it so I can get a skin, the first free skin. The first skin. Well, this one is free, but the other, if you want, you have to pay. And we have the Legend of the Vagabond Sword, which I'm going to leave to do in another day. I'm not going to touch in this. I haven't tried it yet, but it doesn't seem very hard, so I'm hoping that we can clear this quite fast. Today we're going to make the Autumn Wind Scarlet Leaves, and also, if we have time, some world quests that appeared in the world. That's why they are world quests. So starting now, we are going to try the new character Kadehara Kazuha. It's KK, 2 Ks. Well, one more and things will get a little awkward. So, character description. Kadehara Kazuha can use his elemental skill to pull opponents and objects in and take to the air before executing his unique plunging attack Midare Razan to deal anemo damage and generate a wind tunnel that pulls opponents in. Okay. This elemental skill has a press mode and a hold mode. The former can be executed in mid-air, okay, the press one, while the latter expands the skill AoE's elemental burst. Kazuha's Slash leaves a field known as Autumn Whirlwind behind that deals anemo damage to opponents at set intervals. Okay. So... quite cool, the combo. Well, at least the last attack disappears and makes like a big stuff. Okay, let's try it out.
Into the wind.
This is the press one. Okay. Who's the enemy?
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Ouch.
Let the show begin.
Okay, if I press, it just jumps. I can press it with there, let's try it. Okay. Whoa, they died.
The wind moves. Clouds high. The birds call.
Damn. Okay. Okay, seems strong. I think I want him, especially because he has some passives, cool passives for exploration, which is, well, the thing I love the most. However, there's nothing left to explore right now. Well, I haven't explored the Golden Apple Islands, but even so, Golden Apple Islands are not a good place to explore by foot. Well, let's keep going. This is a fairly new character. Also, this is the second time she's on a banner. It's Rosaria. I don't think I have any of these characters in C6, so that's the main reason why I'm going to make a pool. I like the new character, but the live stream is going to be next week. They probably are going to announce more stuff. I like Rosaria.
Lights out. You can't run.
look at the boobs. They nerfed her boobs, so that's fairly stupid. Okay, but let's exit. So this is, if you haven't got this character, this is the opportunity to have her. Going to see if I have Razor at C6. It's the only one I'm not sure. Maybe I have him at C6. Oh, okay. It's a good banner to make some pulls. Okay, let's claim this. Okay, banner. It's a pretty cool character, especially if you have him at C1, which I already have. But I would really like to push him a little further.
Get out of here! That's gonna hurt in the morning. Booba, get them! Get out of here! Out of the way!
Well, sometimes
Teamwork is dreamwork!
he fails. Oh,
You're toast! Take cover!
oh yeah! He claimed them.
Everybody stand back! Get out of here! Take cover!
When it lands, it deals a good amount of damage.
Eat this!
Okay, his ulti heals, so that's and gives more attack damage, so that's why he's cool. But he has been here from day one, so Razor also has been here from day one. Razor is not the best character. He's mainly DPS, while Banner and Rosario may assist in battle. They are good damage supports. Also, this is a great support, Kadehara Kazuha, and it's a wind character, which we don't have many. Razor is not a good support. Razor is a DPS, but I think that's the weaker DPS. It doesn't have any role to assist, because Razor gains some stacks while attacking with his heat. The ulti will refresh the stacks. If you press it, we just deal a big AoE, but it's not that cool.
Booba, get them!
Okay, and it's done. Almost every character can be a support DPS, but Razor cannot be a support DPS. His abilities require him to be at the battlefield, especially his ulti, which transforms him. Okay, let's get this reward, claim, Mora, and let's make some rolls. I have some wishes. I'm not sure how many rolls I'm going to make. Well, at least from these ones we're going to make 5 rolls. And I think that my PT will give me a 4-star item, character. Or maybe I'm wrong. Oh, no, I'm not. So this was the last PT. Ooh, a weapon. Favoni's greatsword. Okay, not bad. And now we have this. Let's make a 10 roll. Maybe I'll do like 20 rolls. Weapon? Meh. I would really like to have a 5-star weapon. Me. I really want a character. Let's try it again. Okay, damn it, not bad. let's try it again to see if we can get like maybe 2 4-star things in here. No, a 10. A Rosario. Should I do one more? If I make one more. Okay, last one. Not my lucky day. So I made 40 pools. Ooh, really? Another Favoni's Greatsword? Oh my fucking god. Okay, so let me see the history. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have 44. Well, that's not a very good, but by tomorrow we'll have the availability on the shop to purchase more wishes. These wishes. So in 9 hours we'll have more 10 more wishes, so don't forget to buy these wishes every month. I also have Star Glitter. I can buy. This is 9 wishes. We need 50 to buy 10 wishes. Okay, no, I'm not going to buy any more, but I got some characters a little stronger. So we can installation. Let's see. Okay, new charge. That's nice. And Rosaria. When Rosaria deals a crit hit, her attack speed increases by 10%. And their normal attack damage increased by 10% for 4 seconds. Okay, this is a good one to build some crit. The duration of Ice Lance crit rate increased by 4 times. Wow, well, C2 is also pretty cool. This one we have at C2, increase critical rate against opponents with less than 30 HP by 10%. Okay, maybe I'll do some more rolls on the next live stream on this banner. So for now, wave goodbye. But now we are going to keep going. Let's make the new history mission from Kazuha blah 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 blah. Kazuha K. We are here.
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your brother would have sided with the Abyss.
I'm feeling a bit better.
Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right?
There must be more to this than meets the eye.
He said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets he still has lots more to tell us. And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going.
Thank you, Paimon.
Don't mention it, partner.
I'm not glad.
Travel buddies are supposed to look out for one
happy
another.
to have him as our guy.
Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey...
I still need to find that god.
Oh, you mean the god that took your brother away in the first place? You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her.
I need answers from her. I need to teach her a lesson she won't forget.
Yeah,
I need
Paimon bets
answers.
she's the key to understanding this whole mystery. Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archons. So, next...
Let's find the Electro Archon.
Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma.
One does
Zhang Li
not
said it was a
simply walk
closed
into
nation.
Inazuma.
We'll have to find some other way in. Why
Is this
don't
a
we ask
reference?
someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance?
Probably is a reference from A Lord of the Rings. One does not simply walk into Inazuma. Let me try and think of someone. Sure, there is someone we've met. Yeah.
Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already! Atsuko in Lua Harbor! She's from Inazuma! Let's see what she has to say.
Okay. Autumn Wind, Scarlet Leaves. Chapter 2 Prologue. Okay, so we need to go into Liyue Harbor. Well, I think that we are going to meet Beidou. I have her on my team. And by meeting her, she's going to take us to Inazuma, like a smuggler. She's going to smuggle us in. We just dispatch people on expeditions. Okay, it's done. Arigatou gozaimasu. Whee. Hello, Atsuko.
Oh. Hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? I'm still learning to talk like a
She's from
local.
Inazuma, right?
Is there anything I can help you with?
Yep.
We wanted to
Shobuz
ask,
in
how do we
Beijing.
get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way,
Great! We came to the right person!
but the chance of success is incredibly small.
Huh. Incredibly small? Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh water supply soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end. Then, I blacked out. But, to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me.
Did someone from Liyue save you?
Ah, that's right.
Beidou.
I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? Why?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
Kanjo Commission? What's that?
Kaiju.
Along
going
with
to
the
meet
other two
Godzilla?
commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the
Move your
Liu
lips.
Jising. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule. Loyal, yet unfeeling. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future. What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there.
I have a compelling reason.
You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed
Samurai?
nation policy
That's
of
a nice-
Inazuma. And even if
Sakoku.
you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the
Sengoku
necessary
Decree, that's
documentation
what-
at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
There's a place for Outlanders to go, right? But they have Rito. What the hell is Rito?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed. But if you really are set on
It's all a
going,
lie.
there is one thing you could try.
The raft idea sounds a little on the
Yeah,
dangerous
but a little
side.
boat.
Plus, Paimon would definitely get seasick.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux
It's a good
fleet
reason
if
to
they
go.
have some way of getting
If
you
we
to
can leave
Inazuma.
Paimon in
They're well known in
another
Liyue.
place.
Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences.
Beto.
They may just know how to break through the storm.
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would they agree to a request like this?
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beto, then the hardest part will be out of the way.
It seems like our only option. Let's give it a try.
The Alcor is the
It's not
flagship
our
of the
only
Crux
option,
fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyunstone Forest on a supply run. This might be your best chance.
but- Yeah, I know what
Then
it is.
there's no time to lose. Let's go find Captain Beto.
Alrighty, here we go, buddy. I know what it is. Yes, it's a here. And besides, well, we need to go up. And jump from the highest place. It's the more secure way. Flying requires less stamina than swimming. We have Beto, which grants us less stamina consumption by swimming. So if you have Beto on your team, you can go there by swimming, but I'd rather fly. Fly, you fools!
Solidify!
Out of the way! I'm going in!
This is order.
Beg for mercy.
Leave him alone!
More speed. Shudder. Rack and ruin. Flood of frost. I condemn you. Get out of here.
Stabilize.
Okay, I have Beto on my team, but she doesn't have anything. Well, Sword isn't here anymore. She only has a level 60 4-star weapon. By the way, I forgot to level up my weapons. So that is the boat. Let's level up the weapons. So we have this sword. Get out, and get out. So, Shant. No, it's not it's refine. Refine. Ooh, crit have 80% chance to generate small amount. Ooh. Okay, it's strong now. 90% chance every 7.5 seconds. So last level it's 100% chance and every 6 seconds. So every 6 seconds critical hits regenerate a small amount of elemental particles. Which is nice. And now we have this one. Refine. So this is the same thing, but as a book. And it's done. So they are energy recharge weapons. Okay, this is the same. Favonius Codex, Favonius Greatsword, Favonius Warbow, Favonius Lance, and Favonius Sword. There should be Favonius Sword. I don't have the Favonius Sword. Yes, I have Favonius Sword. It's with Bennett. Well, it's not dealing a lot of damage, so probably we can just
Where do you want to go next?
change his weapon. What the hell is Kaya with this weapon? Okay. Can you go to
If you ever
level
want to trade tactics, I'm always ready.
54? 59, sorry. Okay. Well, let's go. We should have put Beidou. Como é que é aquilo? Está-se bem, mano? O que tens feito? Então, eu sei que não tenho streamado muito, mas o pessoal também não tem aparecido muito. Não, isso não faz muito sentido. Se eu não streamar, o pessoal não aparece. Ok. So go to the Alcor and meet with Beidou. There are lots of treasures in here. So to fly here you just need one bar and a little one and a half bars probably. Netflix and chill. That's a nice. O que é que tens jogado?
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Bennett is maxed out. Well, Bennett, I think that you are going to get out of
Let's
the
go
team.
find some treasure.
Who shall we put? We have a lot of people, so not ice. Let's put fire or eel. Let's put heal.
I can't wait any longer!
Tava a quanto? Foi no Steam Summer Sales, right? Okay, history, more history. Beidou and Kazuha.
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatui and Osile, right?
My reputation precedes me.
Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said. She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person. Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has come.
Floating thing.
Hey! The name's not Floating Thing, it's Paimon!
The secret 6-star
Paimon.
character, right?
What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... yes, the stars.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
E é Kiro, I know the feeling. Também tenho um monte de jogos no Steam e pouco tempo para jogar, eu percebo. Mass Effect, por acaso, nunca joguei nenhum. Não faço a puta da ideia, o Direito PT já falou comigo, já jogou alguns e curtiu. Fanatical. Espero que tenhas te inscrito pelo... Ai não tenho o link aí em baixo. Fuck. Eu sou partner da Fanatical também. Eu sei que tem aí o link em baixo da Humble Bundle. Não pus o da Fanatical porque há um problema com uma cena que não tem nada a ver com a Fanatical. Mas eu sou partner da Fanatical. And yeah, I should well, maybe I should put the Fanatical link, partner Fanatical link down below. But we have the Humble Bundle, so if you want to join Humble Bundle or Fanatical, please use the link down below. Also, there's a giveaway going on. Esqueço-me sempre do giveaway. The giveaway is to win 6 Steam keys, so links down below also. Go ahead, you'll help the channel by participating in the giveaway, and also you might win 6 Steam keys. So the giveaway ends in a month, so you still have time if you want to try your luck. And yeah, thank you and good luck. Let's keep on seeing the history. Eu também gastei para aí comprei uns 3 ou 4 jogos no Steam Summer Sales. Espero conseguir jogá-lo. Então, mas já estás a jogar Genshin Impact outra vez? Eu mandei uns rolls agora no princípio, mas não consegui sacar o gajo. Eu mandei 40 rolls. Ainda tenho, digamos, wishes, mas vou esperar. Talvez faça mais uns 10 rolls, mas vou esperar pelo stream deles para a semana. Se vir que vai haver personagens fixe, provavelmente. Se nas ilhas foi porreira, ainda não acabei, mas ia fazer um stream ainda esta semana para acabar isso também. Bem, acabei o evento, mas ainda tenho que explorar as ilhas. Ok, pay to hit, that's a fate not chance alone, is this guy a bard by any chance?
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma.
He's doing that
This
Samurai
young man
King.
is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary
What's the
addition
name?
to my crew for reasons
Hey,
I won't
don't
bore
know.
you with. Occasionally, he opens his mouth and
Haiku.
flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
He's doing haiku.
No, I can't argue with that. Okay, then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up
Big
too
boobs.
easily, especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean?
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents. There are 2 important rules. 1, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you.
Ooh.
2, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided.
I don't have a vision, but
You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue.
yeah, but I can use.
And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads.
I can use the elements.
I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after. Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
Ooh. Why does it have a master?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength and talent. Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
A vision is of no use to me.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
Inazuma? You want to go there?
The Electro Archon
Well, why didn't you say so?
needs to
Inazuma, no
speak
sweat.
to me.
In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor. Up to you.
Well, that was easy.
You just want her to take part in your tournament.
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament if we want to get to Inazuma, huh?
Well, let's give it a shot.
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest. Kazuha and I will be over soon.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
É, por acaso também, the only... achievement complete. The only characters... I'm pretty much happy with the characters I have, but I would really like to have a good water and a good thunder character. 5-star character probably. I have 2 ice characters, a fire one, a wind one. I think it's the only one that's missing from me. So, wind, fire, ice. Yeah, I don't have electro and thunder, but I would like to have Mona. But there's only one 5-star character, thunder 5-star character. I like Fischl. It's one of the best 4-star characters in my opinion. Really like Sucrose in Shinkyu. Xiangling also very nice. And probably Bennett and Shongyang also pretty cool. Ningguang's also cool, but yeah, it's a stone character. So yeah, probably if there's a 5-star thunder character, I'm probably going to try to roll it. King, it's not my well, she's a sword user. Well, I don't know if King is my style. Okay, so we need to go to the tournament. Ooh. Fastest way is to teleport. Let's go. Yeah. Well, it seems that I have some crystals to grab. Are we going to fight against those biggest robots? Well, now I'm going to get the crystals. Beidou lowers the stamina consumption of swimming, so should not have a problem coming into here.
Stabilize.
Rack and ruin!
Stabilize. Order guide you.
And I'm going to kill you. Motherfucker.
More speed.
ashes!
Okay, it's done. We need to go there. We shouldn't have any problem. Okay, Ayaka, it's the chibi one, right? Pyro bow, okay, yes. Kiru, I saw the the images. They are official images from Miyojo or Mihoho, what the hell it's called. So yes, they are going to launch those characters. We just need to know when they are going to launch.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are.
Okay.
Beto said that they had to be renowned fighters.
And the other
Who will we
one,
be up against?
yeah. Cryo, Pyro, Gigant for the, well, I don't know. Probably it's a 4-star character and a 5-star character. But yeah, I don't want
Are you
Cryo.
here to compete in the
or
Crux
Pyro.
Clash?
And it's Pyro Bow, which is even worse since we already have a Pyro Bow character
You bet
that
I
nobody
am.
loves.
Have you put your names down yet?
Nice mustache. We just wanted to take a look around first.
Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then allow just anyone to take part. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So, Paimon's wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Yo, yeah, qual é essa?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
What's the former?
Also,
Mickey
that
Dreifel.
doesn't sound like the most official tournament out there.
What? You...
Everything nice.
Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. There were plenty of
okay.
competitors when I
É
took
do
part.
Bull.
Not to mention, I've helped the
Okay,
Millelith
tá-
catch
tava lá
treasure
em
hoarders
parênteses,
before.
sorry.
There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know what hit them. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, the big guy pulled out a knife. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us.
Damn, so impressive.
I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2-1, but I still got the upper hand. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course, but the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them, and hand them over to the Millelith. I received quite the commendation. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work.
Thanks for letting us know.
Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
Bye, Mr. Mustache.
I'll see you in the arena.
Uncle Ian.
But I
Uncle
don't plan on
Carlos.
losing to a pair of children anytime soon.
Alright. Trifle, I don't know quando é que a gente pode jogar isto. Provavelmente num fim de semana que não seja este. Eu estou a combinar com o artista Gold. Provavelmente a gente vai tentar jogar ainda esta semana o Far Cry 5. So everyone, if you do me the favor to follow o artista _gold, we're going to stream together. So, okay, let's talk to Jin Yu. Probably Yoimiya. I don't know how the fuck to say that name. Yoimiya. Probably it's pretty cool, but the problem is that it's a fire character and a bow character. Fire and bow are cool elements, but we already have a lot of fire and a lot of bow. Well, I don't know. Jin Mi.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
This guy looks dangerous.
If so, seems I found myself another new adversary.
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life.
Do you want to become an adventurer? Do you want to become a hero?
No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect
I want
person.
to be the very
I know how that
best.
sounds, but let me explain.
I'm going to catch
I've
them all.
lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seem to get on with just about everyone socially. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course,
Just
I'd
like
never
me.
let the praise get to my head. I know I haven't reached perfection yet, because there's
not
one
like me,
thing
then.
I'm still missing. A vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
Do you have any tournament experience?
That's not important. I have a
He
contact in
doesn't.
the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf. I've also brought along a
Buy
bit of
it,
an
rifle,
entourage
Abbas.
for moral support.
Obrigado por estás
It's
insulting.
such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu. As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done enough to guarantee my victory in this tournament.
I'm sure you have. You have the
I seem to
confidence,
have
but you
gained
don't
another
have the
fan.
skills.
Don't let my aura overwhelm you, though. You'll need your wits about you today. Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
Yeah, he's full of himself. He disappeared. He's a wizard, Harry. Shy Yi.
Hi there. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what our master taught us. But this tournament is more than
Oh my
just
God,
a
it's
chance
Jackie
to put
Chan.
training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
Famous? He's the founder of the Ling Shan clan, and his skills are unparalleled.
Well, sorry.
Liang and I are
breaking it
both
to you.
proud disciples of his.
Doesn't ring a bell.
You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself anyway. He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu, and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him. To the Ling Shan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Force dispersal?
May the force
It's
be
a
with
type
you.
of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat.
It's like Tai Chi.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
Is that really possible?
It sure
With a
is,
vision?
but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics. There's no way we could use it proficiently yet.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted,
Or maybe you
we
are
would have at
being-
least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all
Yep.
our training.
There's a tuition fee?
Of
There's
course!
always a
This is a
tuition fee.
grand master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want
They're being
face-to-face training,
scammed.
you've got to show you're sincere about it.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master is getting increasingly impatient with us. Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
A vision won't make you better at martial arts. There may be other reasons why you can't seem to master this technique.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Yeah.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Ling Shan clan will go down in history. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
Can't fault you for
See you in
trying.
the arena.
Okay, buddy. Poor guys.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average. Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing. Come on, let's go sign up.
Yep, let's go.
Chink's a village arm wrestling champion, huh?
The other guy disappeared.
Alright, you're signed up. Next, please. What's your name?
I'm Fish.
Wait.
It's a me, Fish, man.
Aren't you?
I'm the traveler, yes.
Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh?
Them?
Aren't they a
I'm just
vision
one
bearer,
person.
though?
Paimon doesn't
Why are
count.
they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god?
Correct.
It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get her autograph later.
I trust you are aware that only those without visions can enter the tournament?
I don't have any vision.
Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
I can control the
Yep,
elements.
she still doesn't have a vision though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame?
Claims
It's just
to
a
fame?
formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osail, so that's one. Do you have any others?
I saved Valin.
Yeah, put that down. And also, defeated the Fatui Harbinger child.
Whoa.
Might as well declare her the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay,
Did they pay the
that's
fees?
plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. By a long shot. Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely, a vision.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then?
I'm just not that interested in visions, that's all.
Well, I'm sure a great hero has an important reason for being here. Anyway,
Yeah,
the
I
qualifying
enter
rounds
the
are about to
tournament,
begin.
everyone else,
I'll
I
leave you
want
to
to
your
withdraw.
preparation.
Please give me my money
Hey,
back.
so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities
Yeah, I
during
wasn't
the
going
tournament.
to, Paimon.
You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings. In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements, right? All right, it's showtime! You got this!
Let's
You
kick some
seem
ass.
like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete?
Yes,
Good.
I'm ready.
Then please follow me into the arena.
Am I going to be the first? Can I fight everyone at the same time?
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
You? You're the
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
I glitch in the Matrix. Ivy! What up? Yeah, that guy wasn't that good. I should have waited to see what he wanted to say. But, oh well. My long lost twin! Finally I found you. How you doing, Ivy?
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? She totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise
The
some
baby's
restraint.
pretty nice.
As if to protect
think
the
he's
opponent
sleeping.
from serious
Maybe I
harm.
should lower my voice.
Well, I fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show she put on just now, she's more than convinced me of her ability. So come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
The baby's probably going to make a special entrance in a while. I think my wife wants to take a bet, so maybe it will appear in the live stream. By the way, there's a giveaway going on, Ivy, if you want to try to win some Steam keys and help me in the meanwhile. Please do so, and good luck.
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise. You fought well.
All right then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since
Is it
you
the
signed up,
coronavirus,
we've had
Ivy?
many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you.
I'm going to take the shot for the coronavirus next week, so I hope nothing bad happens to me. Didn't know I was so popular.
Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right? So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Ooh.
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her
She's
otherwise.
the boss.
Besides,
Well, I'm doing fine,
at
but
your
I
level,
stuck my
you would have
finger
made
in
it
the
to the
baby
semifinals
car.
anyway.
So I have
To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
All right, I'm gonna watch
It
some
hurts
more
a
of the
little,
tournament.
but-
If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about.
yeah, doesn't. You can see
We're
it very
finally
well.
here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
I already have a baby. Let me not be another
The
baby.
captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament.
I
I have not seen her so excited in quite some time.
Okay.
Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than
Baby
him,
stroller. That's
but
the
this
name,
should
right?
not give you cause to lower your guard.
What? Haven't forgotten why I'm here.
Very well. Show me that
Do
you
a
are
haiku,
ready to push
Karehara.
through the storm that lies ahead.
All right, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that
I
signed
would
you
really
up.
like to
She'll
learn how
take you
to
into
make
the arena.
haikus. I should train. I should train and learn how to make it. Okay. Talk to Zuhan. Yeah, Miss Zuhan, I'm going straight to the finals. Not the finals, well.
Your
yeah.
opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux
Semifinals.
Clash,
Potato,
but he
potato.
has quickly become the dark horse of the
The
tournament.
Crux Clash. Dark horse of the tournament. What does that expression mean, dark horse? Isn't that a publisher from comics?
I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are fully prepared before you begin.
Relax. My girl's at the top of her game. She ain't gonna lose.
I'm
Okay,
ready.
follow me.
I have everything equipped in her. I have a 6.
At
a
last,
5-star
the moment we've
weapon.
all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this
Okay.
time? The hero or the dark horse?
Rongshi.
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
I don't care about the prize. I just want to beat your face up. Miss me. Miss me. I'm a little curious. Yeah, it doesn't do too much.
Come again.
Come again, that's what she said.
sweating all over.
Oh,
It's a good
Capaldi.
feeling.
Tá a representar in the house. Come here, man. Thank you for the raid. I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Yeah. If you say so.
Congratulations. I was
It's a bad
beaten by
feeling
the
from my
best.
nose.
I need to train harder.
You fought very well yourself. Yeah, I shouldn't lie to him. That's not a good thing.
Right! For a moment there,
Obrigado
Paimon
pela
was
raid,
a
man.
little worried.
Gracias.
If you had a
Obrigado
vision,
demais.
you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I
That's what
lost
she said.
interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
Just want to
No,
fight.
I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest.
Hongshi.
Only in defeat
Master
can you
Hongshi.
understand
This
your
is the master
weaknesses
of
and
Son
learn
Goku.
from them.
Master Hoshi.
So I'm pleased with today's outcome.
But he's an
I don't often
NG.
have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Wow! Now that's true strength talking.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
So will I.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Of course.
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick. So don't get too cocky.
I don't think I will follow
There
your
he
advice. I will get extremely
Maybe we
cocky.
should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent
It's
in
Uncle
the final
Carlos,
round.
the mustache
Paimon
man.
thinks we might need to up our game a little.
Did he lost? Is he the next opponent?
Ah, it's you! I watched your
He's pretty
match.
cool.
What a stunning performance. I myself was eliminated in
Oh,
the third
no.
round. Shame. If only I could have advanced one more round.
Maybe next time, huh? By the way, do you happen to know who else advanced to the final round?
Who?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent, quick on his feet and swift to take advantage of his opponent's missteps. I faltered for but a brief moment, but before I knew it, he had me on the floor. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, I found myself completely out of my league. Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
Well, he laughs like, but he grabs his stomach like he's laughing so hard. You dead. That's not what I wanted to do. Let me grab some butterflies. Liang, who the hell are you?
Hey there! Well, where did the other guy go?
He died.
He tried to use force dispersal
Poor
to
guy.
deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. "Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingsheng clan kung fu. It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet.
Can't we just say to them that they are being scammed? How did your match go?
Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, my scheduled match time had already passed and I had to forfeit. I don't dare tell my master about this, otherwise I'd never hear the end of it. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment, so I probably won't be able to help you with whatever you were here to ask me about.
Oh, alright then. Hope your buddy makes a swift recovery. Hang
God
in
damn
there.
it. I hate when
Thanks,
people get
I'll do
scammed.
my best.
You should
We still haven't
follow
got
my
any useful
channel
information yet.
on Twitch and YouTube.
Maybe we can go talk to
It's
Bingo.
very cool.
Surely she's gotta know something.
Yeah, but those guys are being scammed, no doubt. You'll get great content in my channel. Please visit more. This is not a scam. Okay, let's speak with Beidou. Can I speak with Kadehara? It's the same thing.
You gave an outstanding performance.
Yep,
Truly
yep.
commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt, and managed to claim victory over your opponent. That is a most invaluable skill.
You have a keen eye.
In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing. But it is nothing remarkable, for I discerned nothing more than Captain Beto did.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
It sure is.
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think they'll be stronger than the one we faced in the semifinals?
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share of battles. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
It's vital that we make it to Inazuma. Yes, it is. I really like the looks on this guy and his abilities also. The only thing that I don't like is that he's male. I really like the female characters, but his hair looks nice also. Well, it's vital that we make it to Inazuma.
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you.
Look, it's very cool.
Let's go somewhere a little quieter, shall we? I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
Yeah,
Can we have a
could tell that from
girl
your getup.
samurai?
But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill? I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent
I
down.
don't want any hints.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Yeah.
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
That feels like cheating.
Does one
I
not
don't
leave
want
a trail when traveling through the wild?
Any tips?
In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you. However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still. These are the things I am curious to know about. Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
Alright. Ooh, are we going to Kiss Kiss Bang Bang? Post-match entertainment. Well, I think it's faster if we just teleport. I haven't heard his Japanese voice. I'm curious. Well, I have achievements, yes. Earn your first win in the Crook Splash. Can I change the voice? I'm very curious. I know that we can change the voice. Is it in here? Language. Japanese. Oh, I need to download it. God damn it, not going to do that now. Yeah. I don't know if the game needs me to refresh, to shut down and enter again, but I'll...
Now that we're alone,
I'll do it later.
let me cut to the heart of the matter.
Time. And we can always go to the character description and see his voice.
You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
So you already know.
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match.
Yes, but how did you know?
When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves.
The breath
It
of
is
the wind
things of this
stinks.
nature that I
The
also
wind
hear
doesn't
from
brush
within
his
you.
teeth.
Nothing more.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision. And not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell. It's weird.
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities?
I'm afraid I don't know either. All I did was touch the statue of the Seven.
Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
It's all thanks to Paimon's knowledge. No, it's all thanks to Paimon.
Aw, it's nothing really.
Why do I need
Paimon
to
just
lie?
told her whatever came to mind. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, she just naturally learned to use the elements through it all. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal something to me. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange.
Okay, I saw his voice in my cell phone.
四方をさまよう浪人でござる。同じ旅路を行く者同士、共に歩もうではないか。
Well, I don't like it very much. I was hoping for a deepest voice. これは何ですか? Kadehara, Kazuwa, Watashi wa Name. It says like this will be really intimidating, pretty cool, but yeah, no, it's like those kind of voices, yeah. Fate Grand Order, Sword Art Online, it's very quickly, I don't know how to say it. É muito aguda. It's very aguds. Aguds? Finally, a real
Now
battle.
then, let's test your skills, shall we?
Let's put it to test. Control
You
without a
control
vision.
the
That
elements
means
without a vision. That means...
I am the most powerful being in this world.
Oh, pay no attention to me. I was just talking to myself. I will be sure to observe your battle intently.
Yeah, it's not intimidating, but he's a samurai, and I really like samurais to be intimidating. Defeat the monsters to show Kazuo elemental ability.
Stabilize!
Do I need to use...
I condemn you!
Oops.
Rack and ruin! Vengeance will be mine! I condemn you!
Go to the stone. And it's done. Oh no, there's more.
This is order.
Eye for an eye!
Eat this! Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's
Yeah,
speed,
everyone's
he shouldn't be
intimidating
able
with
to
a sword,
overwhelm
so
you.
or with a gun, with a weapon. Especially if you don't have anything to defend yourself. Well, I have my speeds and my guts. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you.
Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible.
Really?
He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attack should pose no threat to you.
Thank you, I will not underestimate him.
Please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the elements that defies all known principles. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems, and one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you so intent on exploring the connection between visions and the elements?
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods, and what influences the gods' decision to grant humans these visions. My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters. For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding Inazuma.
Well, I really like samurais in Japanese culture. You can see I have some swords. Well, they are made of metal, but they are not sharpened. But yeah, one of my favorite games is Ghost of Tsushima. In fact, it's on my top 3 best play games I ever played. With also with Horizon, probably. I don't know which one I would put in 3rd place, but as for gameplay, I really enjoyed the new Spider-Man. But I've never played Witcher 3. Well, I've played a little, but not enough to have a good opinion about it. But yeah, Samurai's rules. I am indeed in the dark, so please enlighten me.
So that's what you're curious about? Then allow me to tell you more. As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably. Sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead. In the outset, supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro Archon now doubt these criteria, or even the act in and of itself? Not to mention, with no new Electrovisions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before?
Not sure.
With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Oh, right!
Does
we
he
got
know
so
her?
distracted talking about Inazuma that Paimon forgot all about the tournament!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together.
Sure, let's go together.
Very well. Let's go. I wish to see who will obtain the vision.
Ooh, if I choose let's go together, I'm teleported there. If I say I'll be there shortly, probably I will need to walk all my way through here.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax of the Crux Clash. This is the final match. We've seen many exciting battles today, and now at long last, the two finalists have emerged. Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen her, her reputation knows no bounds. She strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of her name causes even Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Liyue's traveling hero!
Wow!
I've been waiting for this moment.
I'm sure everyone witnessed her thrilling match in the semifinals. But today's final round will surely take things up a notch. As for our other combatant, he still hasn't arrived.
Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals.
Apologies, everyone just sit tight.
Maybe they got the match time mixed up. Maybe they're too intimidated to show up for the finals.
They've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
What?
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about this. Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler,
he stole
come
the
with us.
prize. He's very quick. He's a thief.
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
Huh? Did somebody steal it? Who would dare do such a thing in broad daylight?
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beto.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze.
Well, if he didn't appear, probably
the culprit has only acted recently. They will not have gotten far.
Yeah.
The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
Well, if you insist, I'll leave the matter to you then. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came to see the match.
If you would, please come with me.
Can I just, like, be declared the winner since he forfeit, and just say that I don't want the vision? Seems there's nothing else we can do. My opponent was a no-show anyway.
But we're on an island. Where could he have possibly run to?
Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
Ooh. Let's change. Let's not take Beirut because it's a little strange.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there we can continue our search for clues.
Damn.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of taking the prize in the first place?
Ouch.
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
I will have order. Solidify.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
I got carried her open.
Becomes the hunt.
Damn, those little motherfuckers. I don't like to fight them.
You caught up with me? How is that possible?
Fight the flyer. Was this my enemy?
I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
You're too slow, motherfucker.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or, if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into, and on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist, namely speed, stealth, and style.
The three S's.
You!
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand.
Bams.
It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
This vision is going to go to a elite show.
I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and...
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you showed up. After watching the semi-finals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me.
Why is he being so precise in what he did? You've got nowhere else to run now, just give up. Hand over the vision.
After all I went through to get it? I think not.
There'll be consequences if you resist any further. Just do as we say, there'll be no further consequences.
I know an empty threat when I hear one.
If you give up the vision, we'll let you go.
Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's nothing but a useless shell to me.
You know, according to the
Maybe
laws
you
of the
need to
sea,
do something.
the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Huh? You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go that far, do we?
Inazuma, bitch.
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight. Solidify! Order guide you.
Flood of frost.
Just a temporary setback.
Har. He's a pirate, alright?
No, no. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please.
Poor guy.
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the gods do not bestow their favor upon him. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind. No further punishment for you.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable, and fits the way of the samurai.
No, no need for that. Thank you for releasing me. You truly are generous.
Huh?
He's not that bad of
Were
a
you
guy.
just trying to scare him?
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision. But unfortunately, nothing happened.
So you were planning this all along?
Yes. I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened.
Maybe it is.
From the moment he stole the vision, I decided
But
to
not
use
like
him
that.
for this experiment. I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me the answer I'm hoping for.
I'll try.
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the
Yeah,
vision.
and I'm very strong.
No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Why are you so attached to this vision? Why are you so trying to rekindle the vision?
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
That's the way of the samurai.
Kazuha!
You know, a haiku.
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned.
If you need to talk more, I'm here to listen.
Do not let my feelings trouble you, but thank you.
The character, his friend, really looked pretty cool. He had a little kitten inside of his vest. So I need to return there. So maybe we can get him in the future? Zhongli, 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 Zhongli. We can grab some crabs. Another kind of crabs. Those are in the genitals and they only appear if you have unprotected sex. I think. I don't know. Never had them.
Leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
Now she won't give us her prize.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang. It seems that the Crux
Fuck.
clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beto was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
the ship going
It's
there.
not unusual for those two to be at odds with one
Not
another.
unusual
But
for those
still,
two.
Captain Beto was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified, and our hero here is the champion.
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award you.
So, will we be able to travel to Inazuma now?
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beto is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word. But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
Let's go to
Let us
Inazuma.
not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting
to
down his
Inazuma,
stone
alright.
spears, then it should come as no great
Increase this.
surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest. Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been made. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue
I will
in the
travel
hope of finding
all
a
the
way to reawaken
vast
the
lands
vision.
across the, searching far and wide.
Thank you.
Paimon
May
will
both our journeys
understand.
prove meaningful.
Power that's
One
inside.
final word
They
of
will
warning.
probably release
The part of your journey that lies
Inazuma
after
in
the
the
storm
next 2 updates.
may well prove to be the most arduous.
So the history in the next update will be the arrangements. Ooh, I have a medal. A medal awarded by the organizer of the Crux Clash. It is proof that you are the undisputed champion of this tournament, but it is not so much the duels you experienced that we'll look back on. Rather, it is a story of a vision and the pursuit of ideals. Well, if there's no more story, what will happen in the next update is a discussion regarding Ningguang and Beidou, and then in the next update it will be the preparation to go to Inazuma. So we will need to gather some wood to make a crate with a special compartment where we can put the traveler and travel to Inazuma. Como é artista Gold? Hey, artista. What up, buddy? So yeah, that's the story. Everything's done. We are going to hell. No, that's not what I want. We're going to make 2 world quests that I found. This is a new world quest that appeared on this new update. The other is not a new world quest, but it's a special world quest. But I will explain in just a bit. So this one is for Smiley and Chow. What up, buddy? What up, mate? What should I do? What's wrong? It's you. Nothing's wrong, except I might need to start looking for a new job soon. See my head, made from real fishman's. The other day, the innkeeper asked me to prepare a new dish that would attract more guests. It should be presentable and tasty, but also stylish and artisan. Oh, and have personality. I've been trying to come up with something satisfactory over the last week, but the innkeeper didn't like any dish I came up with. What did you make? I gave it all I had, really. I utilized everything I learned while honing my culinary skills in the mountains. Candied silk flour, kimchi and lotus seed duck stew, crab roast stewed meatballs. But he will shake his head at everything and asked me to give it another try. But I've already reached my limit. Alright, I still gotta cook something for the freeloader. It's about time he came around. Do you mean Jiang Shui? Who the hell is Jiang Shui? Unless you know of any other parasites who shamelessly come here every day asking for food, since you already here, why don't you grab a bite too? You can sit over there. I'll serve the food when it's ready. Ooh. Oh, Jiang Shui. I see you have a special guest today. Usually, just a chef and I eating in silence. Perhaps your presence will liven up today's meal. But it appears that the chef is terribly worried about something today. Why the long face? Yeah, why the long face? Indeed. These meatballs are not half bad. This meat just melts in one's mouth. The broth packs a lot of flavor as well. Huh? The crabs roll in the meat? No wonder it tastes so unusually fresh. Come, traveler, try one more. I'll teach you what to do. First use the chopsticks to open the meatball up, then soak it in the broth and eat it with some rice. Whoa, you talk like an expert. Haha, even a fool would learn a thing or two about food if they got to eat such delicacies every day. Let me teach you the correct way to taste this stewed fish. You better enjoy the food because that might have been the last meal I got to cook here. Last meal you got to cook here? Who told you so? Oh no, it's because of me? Is the innkeeper fed up with you because you've been feeding me all this time? Seems a bit unfair given that I supplied the inn with some of my best catches free of charge. That should have covered at least a part of my bill. Besides, the innkeeper isn't known for being a miser. Give me a break. It was just a few fish, and most of them ended up in your stomach anyway. So, actually... Fine, I'll tell you. Da-da-da. Principal, tasty, stylish artisan, and with personality. Ha! I'm not sure if there's any dish in this world that meet the innkeeper's requirements. You think it's funny? We'll see how you'll laugh when you come over next time, and I won't be here to feed you for free. Alright. It's not funny after all. So, that's why you've been looking so worried today. It's hard to be in the high spirits when your boss expects you to perform miracles all of a sudden. There might be a way out. Even though I can't cook myself, I happen to know a recipient for a unique dish. Came across that dish during the trip abroad. When I happened to be the guest at local Big Shot's house, they called it chicken tofu pudding. By the looks of it, you wouldn't say that it's a meat dish. It really is a delicate as tofu pudding, but with strong flavor of meat and herbs. A rare meat dish that imitates vegetarian cuisine. That meal left me so curious about the dish that I asked my host for the recipe. However, I'm a bad cook, so the recipe has been collecting dust in my chest ever since. Surprised that you managed to get a hold of such a recipe. Surely it must be a very difficult dish. Long story short, I helped someone and they invited me to feast to show their gratitude. The chef who came up with this recipe didn't mind sharing it with me. He was confident that no one can count the people skilled enough to make such a dish on one hand anyway. No doubt about it. According to the chef, those who attempt to make the dish have to be not only skilled in the art of cooking, but also in the art of the sword. Am I going to cook the dish? What kind of a dish requires swinging a sword? I can chop meat just fine with my knife. I'm afraid you'd sooner cut the chopping board in half than mince the meat fine enough with that knife of yours. I was told that minced meat is the highlight of the dish. As such, precise sword technique is the key of success. First, one needs to portion the meat and chop it up with the sword's edge. Then use the sword's backside to mince it. Next, hold on, wait a minute, that recipe of yours is good for nothing in our hands. I'm not much of a swordsman, and you're not of a cook. Where can we find a sword-wielding warrior who also happens to have some culinary skills? Really? This person might be closer than you think. Me? Me? I know my way around the kitchen, that's true. You're also a skilled swordsman, aren't you? I've witnessed some of your feats myself. How about we let the traveler attempt to make that unique dish? But the innkeeper wanted Yen Shao too. Well, the innkeeper only told Yen Shao to come up with a new dish. He didn't specify who had to cook it, so it's still an open question. Am I right, chef? Right. Your logic is sound. But what ingredients do we need to make a chicken tofu pudding? Nothing special really, just some fowl, ham, bird, egg and snapdragon. That's my favorite cell phone processor, Snapdragon. Still have some fowl and ham stored in the kitchen, but we're fresh out of bird eggs and Snapdragon. Had I known sooner, I would have made those Matsuke scrambled eggs. Traveler, can I count on bringing one of each? Once you find them, we'll work that chicken tofu pudding out together. Naturally, I'll make sure to repay you for your help. Thank you in advance. So we are going to probably learn a new recipe. We found the bird egg and snapdragon? Yeah. I have so much of each. Alright, we got all the ingredients needed. Let's go to work. So, what do you want me to do first? Well, maybe our freeloading friend can provide us with some instructions. Right, first portion the meat on the table with a sword and slice it. Ooh, it's a big meat. Slice it into smaller pieces, then mince it slowly, turning it into a fine paste. Carne picada. Chile con carne. Oh, this is not a sword, but whatever. Hey chef, can you take care of this ham snapdragon and make a pot broth? Just remember to fill it up. Okay, I'll do exactly that.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Which one is the new? Do I even have the recipe? Nope.
If there's nothing better to
Pour
do,
water
we could
into
go
the
foraging
cooking
for
pot.
ingredients.
Oh shit, this doesn't count as water. We need a water character. Okay. Chili com carne. Por acaso faço chili muy bueno.
I'll take care of it.
Já tive pessoas a pedirem para ir à casa deles cozinhar para fazer chili. Bring the stove to temperature. Okay, that's wind probably. If only I had a new character.
My experiment will succeed.
Fuck me. Well, you won't be doing anything.
What's our objective?
Let me try. This flavor. So rich and fresh, but the mouthful resembles that of a tofu pudding. Looks quite presentable too and requires truly exquisite workmanship. The premise is also catchy. A meat dish that imitates a vegetarian cuisine. I'm sure many would like to try it for themselves. Not bad at all. It will be the innkeeper's taste. What a surprise. Turns out you're more capable than I gave you credit for. Who knew a sponger like you will remember this recipe so well? Haha, I might as well tell you, back in the day I thought that this recipe contained some sort of secret sword art, so I studied day and night without ceasing. Now that I think about it, I must have been an absolute madman. It was just a recipe. Why would there be anything about swordsmanship in it? It is like Mr. Miyagi. Sword on, sword off. And all that practice for to look for someone and to ask for justice, that's all. Ah, that was magnificent deed. And here you are, speaking so softly about it. Ah, well, once I'd exacted justice, I came here. Thankfully, the innkeeper was willing to take me in and let me loaf about the place. I am now free of desire. I no longer wish to wield my sword, nor do I have any other skills. Suppose staying here for the rest of my life isn't so bad. Well now, I suppose I should give you a copy of this recipe. You can make it for yourself if you have the time. It's a little troublesome, but it tastes pretty good. Will you continue staying here? Of course, never get tired of our good chef's great food. Well, let's put this dish aside. We can show it to the innkeepers once he gets here. And after that, hey, Mr. Loafer, don't you go anywhere just yet. Come over here. Oh, what do you want? I don't have another recipe for you, just so you know. Come on, didn't you say that you didn't have any skills apart from wielding your sword? Well then, draw the sword. I'm teaching you to chop meat. Yeah, work for your food. Chop meat? I'm afraid. You'll get it pretty quickly. Chop meat today, make a dish tomorrow, learn yourself a few of those, and there you've got a skill. What are you? Yeah, he's going to teach you how to cook. A few dishes under your belt, yes? That'll spare me the need to watch you scrap for food around here, that's for sure. Well, come on then, don't drag your feet. You dilly-dally some more, and you can forget having any meatballs to eat tomorrow. Wait, what? Come on, you can't threaten me like that. Alright, I'll chop them. Yeah, we got the bum a job. What are you doing just sauntering on into the kitchen? Bye-bye. It seems that the little child is not going to appear. He's sleeping, so I need to be like this. Okay, so we have this
A walk
guy
would be nice.
and this girl.
Just sharpen my spear.
Okay. Ooh, I've got a new recipe. Okay, we have a new recipe, which is very nice. The recipes, are they here? Yes. Chicken tofu pudding. Let's do it. It's this one. Cook. Damn, we don't have enough ham. Oop. Concentrate. Let's give it our best. Beans. Ooh, bonus. That doesn't count for 2, right? No. Oh damn, they used 2 of them. Okay, no problem. So now we have another side quest. Let's delete this one. We have a special side quest. This side quest is here from the beginning of the game, but you need to have well, this is a world quest and you have the daily quests. Only today, like the game is what, almost 1 year, and only today, and don't forget that I play this game every day. I make every single day I make the daily quests. I don't think I've missed any day. There are days that I just come in, make the daily quest, and then bye bye, waste my resin. But only today I made a side quest, a daily quest for this guy, for Victor. And after you make that daily quest, a world quest appears. So it won't appear until you make the daily quest. So now I can make this world quest. We meet again, traveler. If you have the time, do you mind doing me a favor? The remuneration will not disappoint. How are you? How are you lot still in Mondstadt? What? What do you want? I say, what's the big idea here? I've never done anything to you. I recollect our previous transaction was quite amiable. Well, whatever. Let's get to the chase. You Mondstadt folk do so love to matter on and drag your feet. Do you remember our previous deal? You helped me and I let you in on some things you'd like to hear. Same deal this time. You set me up with some Mondstadt local specialities and I'll spin you a little yarn. How does that sound? What do you need those specialties for anyway? Can you not be so wary? I came all this way to Mondstadt. I can't just leave without buying anything now, can I? In any case, it seems like the locals are getting more and more hostile towards us, Fatui. I fear we'll have to return to Snezhnaya at any moment. God bless you. Snezhnaya. Something. So, I don't see the issue with stocking up a little and bringing it all back when the time comes. I'm not familiar with the Mondstadt and I don't know what specialties to get. You, on the other hand, have been around these parts for far longer. That's why I've come to ask you for help. I'm just buying some things, not plotting to commit some crime. Alright. Just do it for me and quickly. I'll be waiting for you inside the cathedral. Really now? What a way to make a heist out of a milk run. What the hell does he want? Something else bothering you? Come out and say, don't... How many other photographers? What? Do I need to go out? What the hell? He wants me to buy something else. Okay, it's this. Coca-Cola. Talk to Sarah. This reminds me of Full Metal Alchemist. Equivalent exchange. Do you know what that means? We are going to summon a mommy. We are going to summon a mommy. That's not a spoiler, because it's literally the first episode. Summoning a mom requires a soul. We need to get a soul somewhere. Sarah. Oh, Sarah. Coca-Cola.
Fountain.
Hello. Welcome to Gunlander. How can I help you? Do you sell any Mondstadt specialities? Mondstadt specialities? What can I say? Every last one of our dishes is unique to Mondstadt. However, most of them have a short shelf life and are by no means convenient items to bring on a long trip. We can of course cook them differently to make them more suitable for travel and storage, but it comes at a significant compromise in taste and quality. Doesn't bother me. Alright then, if you insist, but if this is indeed as a gift, I advise you to cook a fresh batch of whatever you choose. Everything. Whoa! Did just Thanos snap his fingers? What the hell? Okay, a batch of whatever you choose. Everything here has been set out for a while. Might I ask where your friend is from, perhaps? I can make a recommendation. He's from Snezhnaya. Whoa, that's a long way from here. I need to be careful with my choice of ingredients. I know nothing of Snezhnayan tastes, but I do know a dish that caters to all tastes. Make me a satisfying salad, and I will process it for you to make it more durable. You know something? I can actually remember last time I had to get the tools for this job out of the cupboard. Need to speak with her again. Okay. How's the satisfying salad coming along? I'm ready when you are. Just bring it right here and when it's done. Yeah, I will take this one. This satisfying salad is not bad at all. As discussed, here's your specialty dish. Thank you. Come again. Whoa.
Recommendation is the steak.
So beautiful. A black. Where is it? It's here. An extra special item for the Good Hunter menu. Durable and travel ready reinvention of their satisfying salad. Indeed, as a gift product, despite this, the original flavor and texture apparently doesn't quite survive long journeys. Okay, I also made 34 years last week, so they gave me this cake for traveler, very special item. You can use it and you'll get a fragile resin and another cake for travel, so you can get infinite fragile resin. So you just need to click and use it and blah blah blah, and you'll get infinite fragile resins if it's your birthday. So it's pretty cool.
Recently.
Every time you use it, you get another birthday cake. I'm kidding, you just get one fragile resin. You won't get any more. Okay, now what the hell? Get out of the flower, dude. Hey, Miss Florist, set out these flowers. You can just pick any you want.
Of course they're flowers.
All I can think about is Diluc.
Need to speak with Flora. Welcome to Flora Whisper. Do you need anything? Yeah, do you sell any Mondstadt specialities? Specialities? You're looking for a gift, but I only sell flowers. We don't stay fresh for very long. They wilt very quickly. The only other thing I can think of is to make a flower bookmark. I sometimes make them as gifts for my friends. They aren't worth a lot in monetary terms, but maybe they have some sentimental value. If you're interested, I suppose I can make one for you. But first you must answer my question. Answer correctly and I will make you a bookmark for you. It's a very easy question. Here goes. Is a dandelion a flower? Yes. Whoa, you answered it so quickly. Oh, certainly no flower when you see one. Here you go. Here's your bookmark, handmade by me from a dried windwheel hester. If this doesn't count as a Mondstadt specialty, I don't know what it does. Yeah, very nice present. Flora's bookmark. Is it in the same? No, we have both. Windwheel Haster. We can give him both of the presents. Oh no, we still. Oh, a wine. We can give him a Mondstadt wine. Speak. Or is it a song? The Sixth Fingered Jose. Can you tell us a song from Mondstadt? He's a traveler. No, he's an adventurer. No, he's not an adventurer. The equipment is different. Okay, whatever. Hey Charles, what up? Hello, may I help? Do you sell any Mondstadt specialties? You're looking to buy some wine? You seem underage to me. It's for a friend. Oh, it's for a friend, is it? So, you'll take it back to your friend, and then your friend will kindly invite you to share a drink with them. Is that right? You can forget about purchasing alcohol, but if you are genuinely unhealed for purchase Mondstadt specialty, we do have another beverage that might suit your requirements. Ha! Except the only thing is, some of the ingredients that it's mixed with haven't arrived yet. They definitely should have arrived by now. I hope nothing's happened. Perhaps you could go check up on the delivery. Yeah, I'm not old enough to drink, but I'm old enough to check on a delivery that might have some trouble with burglars or monsters or whatever. Yeah. But what if something happened? Just salvage whatever you can and bring it back here. Yeah, just get rid of the corpses and bring whatever it's good. Don't worry, whatever happens, I will try to find some way of making a Mondstadt specialty beverage for you. Oh god. Hey amiga, I'm not an amiga, I'm a dude. Goodbye. Well, technically I'm the adventurer, but I'm with Rex Lapsi, Zongli. Okay. Equivalent exchange, Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Alrighty then. Ooh, Elite Charles. Go down.
Gather! Nova, get them! Eye for an eye.
More speed.
Shut up, buddy. Oh shit.
I will have order.
Die, you ugly monsters.
Back off! Rack and ruin.
Solidify.
Ooh, strange cocktail ingredient. Cocktail ingredient salvaged from a cart. When you hold it in your hand, you can't help but feel that there's something unusual about it. Yeah, I'm not old enough to drink alcohol. What the hell? But I'm old enough to fight Elite Churls and slimes. That doesn't make any sense. But okay. For the history's sake. Let's go to the winery. To the tavern, whatever. What's the difference between a winery and a tavern? No, it's not a joke, I generally don't know. The cart is wrecked. This was all you managed to salvage, was it? Never mind. I'll raise it with Masterly Luke next time he's here. The monster attacks are going to impact business and at the tavern if they continue much longer. Here's what I managed to salvage. Ah, thanks. It's a shame, you know. This was my first time ordering these particular ingredients. I had planned on experimenting around with some new cocktails. Alright, now to make you a Mondstadt specialty. Let's see what we have here. Okay, should be able to work with this. One moment. Okay, I think that we get him 3 different things. Okay, so the base is apple vinegar, then we had some dandelion, mint and berries for flavor, best served ice cold. After a glass of this, simply breathe in and you will actually feel the signature winds of Mondstadt on the insides of your cheeks, at the back of your throat. Let me bottle that for you, otherwise it will quickly lose its flavor. Don't forget, it's best served chilled. Okay, and another one. 3 things, an extra special beverage obtained from Angel's Share. Okay, talk to Victor. So this is the last one. Leave Tavern. Let's teleport. It's quicker. Oh, I can just delete this pin to remind myself that we had a secondary mission. Okay, let's wrap this up. Well, I think that the mission is almost over. I hope you have enjoyed the live stream. Don't forget that there is a giveaway going on. Links down below. In the near future I'm going to start some new games. So if you want, just check, follow me on YouTube and also on Twitch. Discord is also a good place to follow me because I post a lot of things there. Yeah, let's finish this man. Ah, back from your intrepid adventure, I see. So, what did you manage to find? Damn, I can only choose one. The bookmark is the only one that's going to resist through time. What's this, a bookmark? It will do, I suppose. It works as an ornament. I knew I'd pick up the person for the job. Okay, let's time to ask any burning questions you have. Are you leaving soon? Me? I mean, I'd sure like to. Mondstadt bores me to tears. I have had a grand total of 0 assignments to occupy me in my whole time here. I spend all my days sat here with the sisters glaring at me every 2 seconds as if I've just committed some sort of grave sin and they relive it with me about it. Meanwhile, the delegation staying at the Goth Grand Hotel are in some sort of lockdown, so I don't hear so much as a peep from the inside. So they have coronavirus also. If you ask me, they should call us back home pronto if Signora's business here is done. The Mondstadters despise us, so we're only looking for trouble by staying here. But I haven't heard a word from my superiors, so I don't know what to think. Any other local special for me, or is that the lot? Yeah, take the beverage. Hey, check it out, it looks good in a bottle. But let me see how it tastes. You're supposed to cool it first. Really? In that case, I'll wait till I get back home. Much easier to get hold of ice cubes back home. I've said it before and I'll say it again. We Fatui always deliver on our promises. You've helped me out and you will not go unrewarded. So ask away whatever burning questions you have. What do you know about the other Harbingers? The Harbingers? They're way above my level. I'm lucky if I hear the odd rumor. For what's worth, I can pass on what others have told me, but I advise you to take it with a pinch of salt. Oops. Oh, damn, I didn't read it. Why some say we just has a disagreeable personality, others say it's caused because he doesn't know when to keep his mouth shut. I know someone who works closely with a guy. He says Scaramouche is even disliked by several of his fellow Harbingers. Scaramouche. That's the one from Queen, right? Scaramouche, Scaramouche. But I mean, like him or not, he's still a Harbinger. He's doing an awful lot better than a ranked and feel member of the Fight like me. Any other specialty for me? Yep, I have one more. Food, but right for ease of transport. Not bad. I'll bet it doesn't taste great though. Yeah, still counts as a Mondstadt specialty though. Ha, yes, I'll finally find someone back home to give this to. Nice job, you already... you're alright at this. Okay, now's the time you ask any burning question. I'll tell me about Signora. I might have guessed you'd ask about her, but I'm afraid I don't know much. And in fact, I have my own questions. My superior sent me to Mondstadt to work for Signora, but I haven't received a single assignment from her since I arrived. I heard through the grapevine that she didn't stick around longer after she arrived, and that she was in a particularly good mood when she left. So I don't get it. Is her business here finished? And if so, does that mean I get to go home yet, or what? My daily routine consists of me standing here being glared at by the sisters, and the nights, it's really starting to give me the creeps. Any other specialty for me? No, there's nothing more, that's all. Alright, good. In fact, because I don't have anything else I can share with you without getting both of us in trouble. Unless you have any other business, you'd better leave me alone. I need to be available in case something suddenly comes up that needs my attention. Well, when will I get to head home? Poor guy. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. Well, it's finished. So yeah, hope you have enjoyed. Don't forget the giveaway, link down below. Also links to Twitch, Discord, YouTube, everything. So if you want to support the channel, you know what to do. And you have a lot of content on YouTube. If you want to see more videos or more live streams, just follow me on Twitch. I'm going to play some new games, some with a very good friend in the near future. So yeah, that's it for now. Thanks for watching and have an awesome gaming time. Bye bye. Don't fall, dude. Well, bye bye.